Am I contributing to the toxicity that exists within our community?
Then another thing that's super toxic about this whole entire space.
So today we'll be talking about why I think the producer community is toxic.
As you may know, the producer community is up in arms again.
The 5 things that I don't like about the producer community.
Absolutely. And I'm aware of that. Channels like mine are necessary. Did I introduce this commentary type space? No, I don't know who did, but I know that Weaver Beats does it. And I like what he's doing because I think that commentary is absolutely necessary. Things need to be reported on, and sometimes we may have a view that you agree with or you don't agree with, or maybe a view that you didn't even see until it was brought up in a channel like this one. So when I came into the community, I was already in a unique situation. So I felt like I had to work a little bit harder than maybe a guy would to build credibility within this space. And I did that. I uploaded video after video after video. And I keep getting these recurring comments asking me to make positive content. I made positive content for years. No one watched it. Whenever you look at different ways to grow a YouTube channel, one of the ways to grow one, a surefire way, is to elicit an emotion, whether it's making them laugh, making them cry, making them angry. Anger really can get someone to click a video. Curiosity can get somebody to click a video. If I started to release videos like the ones that I used to, like how to sell more beats, how to make it on YouTube, how to make it on Instagram, how to market your brand, there are so many people already doing that. One of the things that you have to grapple with when it comes to the way that you want to market yourself and what you want to associate your brand with is, how am I going to do this? What emotion am I looking to elicit? For me, it's mostly curiosity. A lot of things didn't add up. There were so many people in positions of power and authority inside of this community that I started to question them. I watched Curtis King. That was a person that I was introduced to very, very early. Did I like him? Yes. Do I still like him? I don't know him personally. What I do know is I don't like the messages that he pushes. I don't like the way that he comes at the community. I don't like the way that he treats his subscribers. And my alliances have always been with people around my size, which were smaller creators just trying to carve out a space within this realm. The big guys all the way at the top, when you think of your Busy Works and your Curtis Kings, they were almost choreographing all of these smaller channels. And I started to notice that the smaller channels were emulating everything that they were doing and everything that they were saying, including myself. When this content started to take a turn, I had released a couple videos that did pretty well. One of them was I uploaded a beat a day for a year. This is what happened. The other one was the truth about selling beats in 2023. Those 2 videos did pretty good. One of them elicited curiosity. The other one elicited more of a morbid curiosity because I had a sad face in the thumbnail. The other one was Beat Sellers Are Getting Scammed, where I kind of talked about my whole history when it came to course creators, specifically courses that focus on helping you sell beats. Not courses like that help you learn FL Studio. I stopped producing at the level of which I was producing. That was for a lot of different reasons. One of them was a time constraint. The other one was I wanted this channel to actually move, and I knew that it was easier to grow a YouTube channel than it was to grow a music producing empire or even a successful beat store. And I was eventually going to take all of the beats off of BeatStars and put them onto my own website, and I was waiting for my sales to pick up a little bit before I did that so that I would have all of the emails of the people that I wanted to redirect. But the thing is like the beat sales were very, very Spartan. It was once a week, and that's about as good as I did for a little while. And then I stopped uploading beats, so of course those sales started to drop. I just figured that YouTube was enjoyable for me to do. I like editing videos. I like filming them. So I was like, I'm going to focus all of my attention, because there's only so many hours in a day, into this YouTube channel and away from production. I don't think that I'm bullying the creators that I'm going after. The reason is these creators are huge. Busyworks Beats is huge. Adam Ivy is huge. Curtis King is huge. Damien Keys is huge. Although I didn't really say anything bad about Damien Keys, but the people that I've chosen to talk about are very, very big. I'm kind of punching up. It's these big guys, and they haven't been questioned. In very few channels actually talk about what's going on right now. The people that so many people follow, these people might not know as much as you think that they do. Some of their success was based on the fact that they came onto YouTube a long time ago. Some of their success was luck. When they start to get these big heads, these God complexes, they're these leaders. They cannot be questioned, and their followers will follow them, like I said, off a bridge. They don't question anything that they say ever. That is where channels like mine come into importance, in my opinion. Of course, I may be biased. It's a very untapped niche on YouTube within our particular space. For years, these creators, these huge creators in the production space, went along with everything that they were doing, and they were never called for it. You have people like Spencer Cornelia and CoffeeZilla over the more broad, especially financial YouTube community, but there was no one over the producer community except for, like I said, Weaver Beats, who is still very small. I saw it as an untapped niche, and because of my frustrations in the producer community, the different things that I ran into, the lies that I heard, the people that people followed, the things that angered me about those people, little things that I picked apart about the community itself and about the people within it, especially the big players. I feel like I have a right to talk about that stuff. If I'm contributing to toxicity, I didn't invent toxicity within this community or any other community. The toxicity trickles down from the top. And when you look at the top players in our community, you have your BusyWorks Beats and your Curtis King. Any toxicity that's making Curtis King run away from the internet was partly created by him. So I'm going to continue with what I'm doing. And I know that people aren't going to like it. I'm expecting backlash. I've already gotten backlash. The thing is I'm ready for it. When you do something like this, you expect that. Any backlash that you get, depending on the type of influencer that you are, you're ready for it. Curtis King is ready for people to insult his courses. BusyWorks Beats is ready for people to insult his courses. At least back in the day before everything got so polarized, news was designed to come at you without bias and just tell you what was going on. That's kind of what I try to do. Try to take my bias as much out of it as possible, which is why I always say nice things about the person I'm talking about, along with all of my critiques about the person that I'm talking about. And I also acknowledge that I don't know these people personally. I don't know every single aspect of their personality. These are the things that I'm noticing that they're doing. And if people in my comments agree with those things, like, oh, I've also noticed these things as well. I thought that that was happening. Now you've actually helped me see that I think that it is happening for sure now. And thank you for, informing me or helping me get past my own bias and see this person in a different light. That is important. We cannot just worship everybody just because of their size. People are always going to be subject to criticism, especially when you get up to the kind of sizes of BusyWorks Beats and Curtis King. They're going to get more criticism than I'm going to get probably in the next few years. My channel being more controversial, I get a lot of hate. I get a lot of mad Instagram DMs. There's all kinds of things, behind the scenes. When you are doing things like this and interacting with these people in the way that I am, which is calling them out, that stuff is going to happen. There needs to be commentators, because if everybody's just writing comments in the comments section like, hey, good job, bro, or hey, bro, you're so freaking stupid, go get hit by a bus, or whatever it is that these commenters are saying, that does nothing. Somebody shows their face and pins their face to the things that they're saying, which I do. That just means more. I have seen channels actually change direction since I started doing this.